I'm Corey.
I'm Jacob.
And we're living in Diz. Just off to the side of us is the Riviera Resort, the brand new DVC resort that opened up recently. We're here to check it out. We're actually doing this off the bridge over at Caribbean Beach area just to give you a nice view of what we're about to check out. You ready?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Convenient because the Skyliner is right next to the resort.
So here is the beautiful Skyliner side view of the Riviera Resort. You can certainly enter through the resort through the center here, but is not the main entrance. Here's an overview map that you can find all over the property. We figured we'd stop over at this one with all the letter designations there. Some things to point out is, of course, here's the main entrance. This is where the bus would come in, of course, unload.
Bus stop?
Yeah, here's a bus stop here, which would take you to the different locations, the parks, Disney Springs and such, and a bunch of other designations here like the queue is a venti room. You can have movies on the lawn with the represented by the O there, and we've got the Riviera pools, which we'll be going to check out. And over here is a play area for the kids. So there's a lot to offer. Let's go check it out.
What I think is really nice of this resort is every room has a balcony, and you get chairs outside, so you can sit down and look outside.
Here's a look at the west parking lot, which doesn't seem like much, so obviously there is more opportunity to park on the other side. Here is the main entrance that we pointed out in the map, where you would check in. People are checking in over here. We'll go get closer.
Look at the beautiful touch with the waterfall right at the entrance.
The Disney Magical Express will also pick you up right here. As you can see, there's a Disney Transport bus right there coming in from Magic Kingdom, and it will take you down to the bus stop over there, and you can load and unload very close to the front entrance here. Always nice to see the sign that welcomes you home, because this will be your home for however long you're staying. It smells fantastic in here. Look at the flowers and the display right here. What do you think? First impressions of the lobby?
Fancy.
Yeah.
Very.
Look at that artwork there.
That's cool.
Up at the top. Plenty of places to lounge and relax for whatever you may need. And all your convenience check-in areas. There's a small cafe just offshoot from the main lobby and check-in area for espressos and coffee and different drinks. Here's a small boutique which offers Riviera clothing. And we can point out a few different things here. The mugs or the cups that Jacob and I like. You've got some Riviera cups. We have some really cool coasters here. You've got vintage Mickey and Minnie on it, along with some others. And this really represents the Riviera with Mickey painting. You get the Skyliner above. And look at this Mickey plush with his painter's hat, his painter's apron, and his brushes. Really, really cute. Also to complement Mickey, we've got a Riviera Minnie and a Riviera Donald.
I like the design of this resort, of like the painter.
Yeah, we got a Riviera Donald.
Riviera.
We also have a Riviera Daisy. Really, really cute. There's a very special Loungefly that you can buy only here. The Riviera Loungefly.
I like it.
You like it? It's 75. And the colors are nice. It's a nice theming. Got the Riviera logo and the Riviera Minnie and Mickey.
I feel like they're starting to put the gold on like everything.
Could be a new trend, right? Just like in the majority or all of the resorts, you can find this digital board. It's touch friendly. You can find out park hours, resort maps. Any information you may need will be in here. Here is Voyager's Cafe, where you can come in and have additional drinks. It's like a relaxing lounge. You can play chess, checkers it is, and just a real relaxing place to go and chill out. I was walking through the hallway and I just wanted to point out some of this really unique, rarely seen photos of Walt and the family. I think these are really interesting. I've never seen a lot of these. There is Primo Piatto. We're not going to visit that today, but as you can see, it's around noon or 12:30, and the line is forming for lunch, and it smells really good. It's very early in the afternoon, and there are activities going on all around the middle of the resort. We've got very large chess going on, which is pretty neat. They're doing some activities, some racing games here in the middle of the lawn, which is turf. It's not real grass, so you don't have to worry about getting dirty sitting in the grass. We have bocce over here, which is a lot of fun. And I would say this is the middle of the courtyard. As I turn around, I can just pan and see most of what seems to be most of the building. This is a smaller area of the pool right here. It's a day where it's just below 80 degrees. There's a little breeze going on, so it may not be as busy today. There's a hot tub also, and right across from that is Bar Riva, open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And it's an open air bar. People are sitting, having some drinks, and even some burgers and fries and such. And there's refillable drinks right over there. As I continue walking, we've got a beautiful play area for the kids. Reminds you of Fantasia with an elephant up there. And he's spitting the water into the big bucket or vase or whatever. And you've got the hippos with the ballerina tutus on. And some swirly slides and just some pop-up fountains for the kids to run around in. Really, really nice. As you continue walking over, we've got a little sandy area. We've got some cover with some little couches in case you want to escape the sun. And it's all safely fenced off as you can overlook the river here. And what grabs me at the moment right now is that we've walked from one side to the other. And what have we seen from one side to the other? We've seen Caribbean Beach again. So we really are wrapped around Caribbean Beach. I would say that's one of the newer things I've learned today that I didn't know about the resort.
Yeah, I feel like that, like you said, is wrapped around from Caribbean Beach, from like here all the way down to about the skyline.
Yeah. Just an alternate look here at the kids' play area. Really, really cool. Lots of sprinkling. Lots of, you've got the ostriches right there, also from Fantasia. And here's a bigger slide. I didn't notice that when we were walking around, but there's a bigger water slide right there. I think anytime you can add a water slide to a resort, it's so much better. Mm-hmm. It just makes it so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Right here, we believe, is the cinema area. We have 2 large speakers right here. And what they do is they'll blow up a screen right here in the evenings, and you can enjoy a movie by the water. Which, I will add, any of us could do that at any time. You don't have to be a guest of the resort. You can just come on over and on any of the resorts that do the movies and watch a movie at night. Wanted to point out this area here. You can have a bonfire in the evenings, and I'm just guessing a lot of Disney resorts allow you to do s'mores, so you may or may not be able to do s'mores here. You might want to ask. And I just have to point out the trash cans. I love trash cans, Disney trash cans, and those are very well done. Jacob's gonna test out the seating here and let you know what he thinks.
It's like the chairs are low, but it doesn't really matter.
And because you're low, you're small, so it fits you. Yes. So I am now sitting in the chair that Jacob was sitting in because he insisted I try it. It is very comfortable. I've got a little pillow on my back to support my lumbar region, and it's very, very nice. And this is the view. You had the Skyliner there that I was showing, and you get to see the entire backside of the resort. And you get to listen to that nice Riviera music.
What I like about Disney is they're basically bug-free, which is really good to some people that are concerned or they're allergic to that kind of stuff. So I think that's really good.
I'd call this the quiet pool or the more adult-oriented pool. Nothing fancy, just a straight shoot Olympic shape pool, but it'll do the trick. So you can see, very calming, midday or early afternoon, and you're good to go. For all you runners just like me, when I come to the resorts, I like to run, have a place where I can safely run. You've got a 1.22 mile course here, which will take you starting right where we are now, and it'll take you around the entire Caribbean Beach Resort and bring you right back. So awesome, awesome run. You get to capture the view of the resort as well as along the water. Highly recommend it.
And you gotta remember, be sure to drink plenty of water.
I have to say I didn't feel lost at all in this resort. The signage is great. Wanted to take a look at this one just to show you. And there's also a beautiful design of Minnie and Mickey's on the pole. I wanted to point out the artwork here in the throughway. You have the floating lights at the castle, and as you go up you can see the bottom of the lanterns, which is really, really cool to add. And then on the other side we get to see Rapunzel's tower. We also get to join Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Wendy and the crew in their journey from London as we cross over to Neverland. I wanted to point out some of these movie posters because they're in French. You have Coco, and you have The Incredibles too. We have Frozen. We have Zootopia. Look what they called Inside Out. vice versa. Here's Moana, also known as Vaiana. Here's Finding Dory. And here's Ralph Spaka Internet. That's going to do it for us here at the Riviera Resort. What did you think?
Very nice.
I also think that it smells like some other resorts. I'm thinking Yacht and Beach Club. There's several resorts that share the same scent, and it smells really nice, real pleasurable when you step into this lobby. Really, really nice. We didn't really check out any of the restaurants in detail. We couldn't show you the Topolino at the top. It's a little restricted. If you're not a DVC member, there are some restrictions here. We couldn't even get a room tour if we weren't a DVC member. The only other way to do that is for a 60 to 90 minute presentation, and I think they show you all the rooms, which is pretty cool. So, hope you enjoyed this little tour. I'm going to include a link at the bottom for Michael K's video that he did recently and did the full room tour, and he can give you a little more insight on some of the restaurants in detail. It's a really good video. We enjoyed it. I think if you want to see more of the DVC, you can do that down below. So for now, I'm Corey, and we're living in Diz. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell button. We're out of here. We'll see you in the parks.